CeRq is on 2 HP, so they will have a slight hindrance coming into this one. Jumping around the corners, HEAP will take his fights and lose them out as Brehze opens up.
Help out, double swing with his teammate to defend this banana position. hallzerk's going to have a tough time of at least trying to get these trades back. And for Dig, they've got the util, they've got the kit in play, but they've got to get the numbers in their favour.
Taps on those USPs. Dignitas trying to go back for a retake here. They are held suppressed and passive at the moment. Still at the man disadvantage above the EG side. No trades, no follow-up frags from Brehze's opener. Finally, friberg strikes, takes down Obo. Gets it to a 4 versus 4, but time is of the essence here. The kit is still in play, but friberg needs to stay alive, and he does go down in the hands towards Brehze. CeRq turns up the P2V on hallzerk. tarik and Brehze will continue to fire on the site itself. Get Brehze the main players in yesterday's matchup alongside Forest, who he himself had a life series against the likes of Twistzz. And hallzerk will get that opening frag. And Rap plays into the B side, it seems. Evil Geniuses have lost that first pick. They're going to get that trade in. Obo following suit alongside tarik to deal with lekro and friberg. And CT Spawn is under T side control. HEAP with the M4A1S boosted up on the broken wall. He's looking for players to come in from the mid control. He knows the Rap's coming in, but really he can't do anything solo. He'll try and fight on tarik and actually will win a fight. Spray blind! Connects to Stanislaw on the flick of the transfer to the spray. And suddenly the man advantage tips back to the favor of the CT forces. The retake is on HEAP. Just got just Obo! And he gets 3 kills for it. Suddenly Brehze is alone.
Oh my goodness, what a round coming out from HEAP. So many kills in through that smoke, and now it comes down to just one. Brehze in the 1 versus 3, noses a player out towards CT, connects onto the AWPer, needs to try and swing out wide. Now there isn't a kit in between Forest and HEAP, so he's got the time to play with. Bomb is being stuck with the smoke coming through. Brehze gets the first, not quite the second. Forest is going to be able to get the trade, get back onto that bomb, and find Dignitas their first round.
Oh, such a close clutch attempt there from Brehze. You could have felt like maybe with that spray through the smoke it might have been enough. Forest barely getting that defuse in as well.
That might be able to really try and see if he can have a big performance up here against EG. friberg going aggro with this MP9, taking that first pick. CeRq going to be falling. Will lurk in the apartments by the looks of EG to split into A.
Incendiary's on, smokes down. tarik finally finds that trade, but 37 seconds to continue the aggression, continue the plays up. Forest busting up with the M4 here as an SMG on site to back him up. A third man's going to go ahead and join them, so they are heavy stacking this A site. Obo caught off by Forest. Forest nearly got caught off guard by him. The man advantage tips back the favour of Dignitas with 20 seconds for EG to strike, get the bomb plant down. Forest and lekro still on site. They've seen tarik. They might have heard Brehze jumping up on the boxes. HEAP gets the 2 kills instead. Steals it away.
But it looks like the CTs actually want to take this back.
friberg flashed in, risky face, but didn't lose much for it. It was only an SMG. Brehze will also take the tag for it. lekro's going to get driven away from the cubby corner here at the long control, so some action ability, and they're still keeping attention drawn over towards the A side. lekro finally takes down those 2 lurkers, but there were 2 players being seen. hallzerk's got to get this next kill if he wants to try hold on, and indeed he will. He might have also seen that bomb plant and now smokes out to try and gain a bit more cover. They've reduced it to just 2 players on EG. Flash in, sees one past the fountain. hallzerk can't get that face together, and finally CeRq will take the man of the backlines down. So bomb plant can be secured. Retake is on for Dig, but they have got a major man advantage. I think he may have spotted one of the edges of that smoke. lekro pushing on, however, got to deal with CeRq looking away at the wrong moment. The timing's so perfect for the CT side. Now it's all Stanislaw desperately spraying, desperately looking for something, but 4 kills go the way of lekro, the defuse and all, and Dignitas have the lead.
They are proper slow when it's tanking them under 10 point of health. Oh, this one's going to do it.
Yep. Goodbye, Stan.
Coming out from lekro, it seems like the T's are trying to just see if they can bait him, see if they can find a little bit of a duel, and well, it's going to be Obo to turn it back to a 4-on-4, rotate friberg back over towards A, but Long's already been taken here by the T's.
Over from the library position, tarik on long, watching from the archway, smoke down. 3 players total, 1 on site, 1 at pit, 1 coming in from the rotation. hallzerk gets that kill. friberg just sprays blind, gets 1 frag to return. Forest is dealt with, so now it's all down to the site execution. friberg is dealt with, swinging out very wide on tarik's part. Him and Brehze are low, so if he wants to go for this, it's still possible. The problem, of course, is just finding these players and trying to avoid CeRq's position. Flashes over, AUG is what's taking the peak, CeRq taking the forward face as well, AK picked up, looking down the back line, sees his man, taps through, tarik still. Man switching out to the incendiary at the wrong possible moment, he's called out that tarik is on the site, so now his teammate's got to go passive. He finally catches off Obo, sees that second man of Stanislaw, right there, friberg gets a kill on tarik, so they managed to isolate those kills, but they have conceded a bomb plant in the interim, 5 versus 3, finally making it 2 as hallzerk gets Brehze next, and now Stan and CeRq, last 2 players, Stan in the orbital peek in, try catch off a frag, but CeRq's not going to get gifted one so easily. Stan will be able to get one that frag right there, but Lekro and friberg combine to trade it. hallzerk with the orb locks out CeRq's position, and they will find themselves another defuse and another round.
Yeah, we saw that tarik on the entry wasn't quite checking out that boost position.
Try and extend around the corner towards that cubby position. Now he left with the AWP. Obo dealt with by friberg, but both players are now low on the CT side. He's going to progress alongside HEAP, continue facing, continue doing damage. Finally, Brehze blind sprays, takes out friberg, so 4-on-3 situation. Orb just holding passive, gonna have to leave it for his teammates to come in for the retake right now. They'll spray blind, not catch any kills. The bomb plant can go down.
Another difficult post plant though coming out for EG. Like just when they start getting comfortable, even with a man down, the HP numbers, the nades coming in, tarik on 9 HP, Brehze down to just about 30. It's going to have to be the in-game leader, Stanislaw, to try and get them out of this difficult position. Flash over the top, player swinging out wide from CT, instant trade comes out, stands out the last one left in the 1 versus 1. Now the bomb is open here for this person, out from Stanislaw, but he's going to have to try and spam through the smoke. Can he find the right connection? I don't think he's finding it. Oh.
Minute on the clock, CT's flashed in towards Banana, and friberg again takes control. They call him king for a reason, and Ovo discovers that reason right there. Easy, easy kill. It just felt like there for Dig.
That was so silent too. Slow wall comes through, flash over the top, and there's another player being boosted up towards the flower pots. Is anyone going to check it this time? Yes, Stanislaw's going to be that first person. Off angle coming out from friberg. Rotation's still underway. He's going to have to do some damage, and now he's been smoked. He can't do anything from here. Or can he?
friberg takes down tarik. You said the wrong words, I think, Twig, right there. He could do something. 2 kills to friberg's name as they put the low HP player as the bomb planter. Stanislaw will come up and finally get that one down. But again, Evil Genius is at the man disadvantage for the retake. Dignitas are happy to play the Stowe style. They've worked up, I think, a really good conversion rate so far on these retakes. They've not had to save, I think, once. Smokes on towards the main cross of Banana, flashes over, CeRq trying to peek forward over, AK does line up too, Stanislaw doubling up in the back lines, now turning the man advantage back to the favour of EG, tapping on that bomb forest being seen, friberg ducked down, expecting there to be some sort of phase, and eventually isolate Stan to a 2-on-2, tap that bomb once again, they can blind fire on this, the AWP inches off, no. Surely not, okay, I thought it was gonna, might hinder them going forwards. Especially with Evil Geniuses knocking on the door of the lead. It's going to be Lekro isolated, almost taken down by tarik, and very awkward sprays in by the AKs. Those 2 frags finally just break the A-side defense with sheer confidence. Dignitas want nothing to do with this retake.
That was a wild sort of round, because normally when you get players hunting, see if they can deal some more damage onto the saving CTs. I mean, any damage is good damage from this point.
friberg will get that 1 kill on Obo. Time is of the essence, but there's plenty of T-side players around here. They should be able to get to position in time. It's a case of timing. Those smokes up are going to suppress one. Initially felt like a second man actually comes in, picks up that bomb. friberg's right around the corner. Is Stanislaw ready for this? Yes, he is. Takes that execution kill. Nice and easy. 30 seconds left, though. They've got to get that bomb back into the A play now.
Yeah, this is going to be a B fake. Can they pull any of the rotates? Yeah, they can. Lekro's moving. He goes, yeah, but this is going to be over to B, pulling the information. Even hallzerk's coming out of position, now in towards the side. Forrest has been seen out from the pit position. This is really good damage out for the T's. Time's incredibly low, but they've opened up the sides. This is... Wait, hang on. CeRq just gets 2 kills there. All right, then.
I think he'll 1 through the box or something. 2 simple frags for the AWP. Suddenly a 5 versus 2. tarik will make it 1. And in a matter of a couple seconds, the whole round falls apart for Dignitas. Evil Geniuses, they're going to take the T-side half, you know, and again, considering how dire they looked into shine, But they've got to get off on a good start for my money. Pistols coming out very quick into the mid-control. hallzerk leads that charge in. 3 players on the crossfire here. And Obo and Brehze get the headshots easy. friberg gets 1 frag back, but CeRq can deal with him. So it's all on though. CeRq and tarik are low. He's just got to worry about stanislaw creeping up the back here towards the A side. Oh, he gets that kill. This is actually really...
Try and get a fake bomb plan out towards A, get the bomb plan in, draw the CTs out to the open, but they've already fallen down onto the site, and Lekro's going to get charged down by CeRq. What a wild round that was. There was such a chaotic stack coming in from the CTs, and Lekro, he did a really decent job of at least getting a bomb plant there.
Yeah, if they can walk away with nothing else, then that will...
Opening fight, you've got that 1 player boost up towards Broken Wall, but not even aggressively peeking.
Dignitas have HEAP and friberg pressing on. M4 Scene takes that 1 frag, turns away from the second man, just about going to be able to escape the trade attempts. And well, now Stanislaw's here to back up the secondary player on the B site. Those 2 kills coming in so effectively for Evil Geniuses, trading little in the way of damage. Brehze even comes up against Lekro, deals with the A lurks. Now Forest and HEAP, last 2 players remaining for Dignitas. 30 seconds, nice nade doing damage. HEAP is going to fall, and Forest swung upon by Obo. And that felt like so far for Evil Geniuses. They're up against the niko round, so there's not much that Dignitas can really do. Maybe get some good kills in on a couple of players here and there. Forest does isolate the opener, but actually HEAP gets another shot through smoke. So actually, it's still damage being done to Evil Geniuses.
Dig's perspective, though, they're probably thinking to themselves, geez, this is decent. 3-on-3. We've got Jill peeking, Stanislaw who peeks back into the angle. A chance for a bomb plant. This round is winnable.
3-on-2 situation, M4's up, looking on, hallzerk gets CeRq and Dig. Now have that line in, Brehze looking for a trade, but HEAP just digs him down.
But he's got to be careful, right, because he's the only lurk out from the A side. He loses this advantage, then the round's sort of done from there, but he's...
Second incendiary from tarik as well, but that's going to be the last one they have to work with on this site. Peek out the SMG, sees them coming, hallzerk deals the damage. tarik does swing back from the CT cross, get 1 kill, but only 1 kill. Forest, meanwhile, finds his head in the midst of the smoke. So Obo and Brehze, with the last 2 rifles left in, can't really go for the retake from here, and they realise it. Back to save call, 9 to the board of Dig.
And nicely done from Dig. It was a lot more passive than they were even going hunting. Like, there's a chance of this from us. Might go down. Timing. Lekro's looking the wrong way at the wrong time. So that smokes down and playing out the post plant. They are drawing the mistakes out for Evil Geniuses. And they take a relatively simple execution and a simple gun round too. With a couple of flashes and without taking any damage either. It's just such an easy take of banana.
Oh, Stanislaw! Gap in that smoke in particular for Obo. Spray through, damage to Forest and HEAP. Nade at the ready, is that going to connect? It does take 1 player down, but only HEAP. Forest evades the blast damage, and 3 players stand. Up against 5 of Evil Geniuses, still 3 players on the site. Defensive CeRq comes up with a kill on Lekro. hallzerk desperate to isolate a kill on a trade, but it's not going to happen for him. And Forest in a 1-on-5 scenario, 10 seconds to the clock. He will isolate a pick, but that's as far as it goes.
And they're going hunting. They want to try and get this last kill. And are they going to hear any footsteps? Maybe the player coming active and disciplined, I want to say, on this CT side. Obo's playing a little bit of an off angle behind this molly. Oh, the timing's perfect. Does he peek again? Flash over the top. That was maybe a little bit too...
Molotov towards his position. He takes a lot of damage from that utility. 13 points of health. He's an easy kill to find. Brehze will fall, but Stanislaw still dishes out a kill. Looking for a second man, and he should be traded by now, but he's done so much. It's all left to hallzerk. 1 versus 3. The orb shot misses out.
Incendiary 2, smoke down. CeRq wants to keep fighting this.
Got back up on utility, the nade of Stanislaw again gets a kill to banana. Oh, the M4 lines up so perfectly, blind for only a couple of seconds. He's creeping in close, they want to go for this BXE.
Stan needs a little bit of pressure being taken away from him, and Obo's just pushing through the smoke, gets that 1 kill. Stan looking to try and see if he can hold his ground, but Lekro's been able to double up, get a smoke down towards CT, and looking to try and take a fight straight away towards banana. He's still got to pick up that bomb, and he's making a little bit of noise at the timing. He looks back around to...
Swap out here for CeRq, trying to defend on the A-side defense. There's a lot of presence here from Dignitas. They want to go faster to the site, it feels like. And that's going to be the opening kill from CeRq! Doubling up and everything! Running straight into Lekro. Now Brehze comes up with a frag of his own. And once again, Dignitas just run into the meat grinder. HEAP with 1 trade, but bombing CC control. This is a 4 versus 2.
Oh, this round is won by CeRq. It has to be from this point. hallzerk and HEAP have got to do everything. HEAP's down the last one, struggling to get the kill, but there it is, 16-10 for Evil Geniuses.
It will be the latter of those two as we get started with the pistol round here, Dweg. EG off on the CT start, Obo draws first blood, taking out friberg. Lekro can combine alongside Forrest to deal with Brehze on the A side play, so the bomb plug can come in very quick here.
Retake setup coming through for the Evil Geniuses side. CeRq with the kit and a flash for them to try and work with to explode out from either main or from heaven. But for Evil Geniuses, they've got to try and get these kills in straight away. Dignitas have been able to get into some decent post-planting positions and have already taken the lobby control back. Flashed over the top. hallzerk's completely blind. tarik flies in, but only gets one.
3 versus 3 situation. Lekro being seen, Obo tapping up, pistols making their way into the site itself. The kit is on CeRq though, he's such low HP, he can't afford to go down right here. Stanislaw will get one trade back, CeRq turns up a USP towards Forrest, and now HEAP is left alone. Will deal with CeRq, now trying to deal with Stan all the same. P250 out, time is too far, Ticket's got to hit the 45 seconds. Hasn't got time for this one though, the bomb's going up, and Dignitas will have themselves a pistol round.
Yeah, that just got 2K, trying to see if he can catch one of the T-side players, trying to catch him towards Garage, because the smoke's already starting to dissipate, but hallzerk's actually holding the angle out towards main.
The hell angle, but Obo gets that kill, friberg will respond towards him. 4 versus 3 situation. They are kind of suppressed here to the garage control. Got to make their way back down through secret. Brehze will isolate HEAP meanwhile down over on the other side of the map. 20 seconds. Digger very heavily tagged. So are Evil Geniuses. The action going to come through quick, and Stanislaw will take that frag back on friberg. Now repositioning towards the site itself. Holding face. Flashes over. T-side players making their way in quick. They will get that frag so the bomb plant can be secured.
Oh, can it though? Oh, the AWP peeks out. I think that was even
no time, no time.
Oh, they've denied it. That round's done. There it is. Round over. Oh, dick.
The buy, even though it's scrappy for EG, is definitively better here on the CT side.
Getting in their own heads, and even the orbs down towards secret. Lekro was trying to bait him out by jumping down. Good shot coming through to get the opening man advantage and still holding the ground. They've even got a player in Garage that's doing damage from Brehze, and these picks are just coming in light and easy.
Stanislaw kill back. Brehze following suit on Forrest, and well, this round just gets cleaned up pretty easy on this one. SMG and tarik dealing with the last. The place to be here at Tev TV for Snow Sweet Snow. Oh, CeRq! Dignitas has been playing so carefully. CeRq even landing more. Leg shot on friberg. Second face will end up with his kill. And CeRq is just running wild with the AWP. tarik now back up to the corner. Isolated by Forrest. That kill will come through. AUG will also drop to a 3v3. Obo up again, legged by the AWP. The T side this time. And the bomb plant is secured easy.
Yeah, 2 players haven't really made a play. CeRq now rotating up from secret. Flash ready for his teammate to get up from the vent position. Forrest with another kill in the round, and now Obo's the last one left out from heaven.
Triple in this round, nicely outplaying the A-side defense. And by all accounts, CeRq should have had that round 1 for EG.
35 seconds. Dig have got to act on this execution, and they slow the clock again.
Bash is coming forward, HEAP deals with tarik. Brehze in the back line. Stanislaw drops that bomb though. Now looks back to Lekro, the AWP there to support it, but Stanislaw still gets his double. Almost a triple. Forrest is tagged so low. hallzerk dealt with in lobby. 2v2. Orp lands on Forrest, drops the bomb again! And CeRq! In this map at least, you'll be able to hold yourself dominance over on the CT side. Evil Geniuses currently are dominant, and Stanislaw continues to frag. His seriousness has worked well to get these openers several times in a row, but they haven't waited. The likes of tarik and Brehze contrasting, combining, cross-firing. And again, 1 versus 5 for Forrest. There is no chance in hell for him.
I'm getting one.
In terms of like the actual quality of the rounds themselves, I have to be concerned with how Dignitas are playing at the moment. At least hallzerk does find that opener, reading that flashbang coming in from heaven as well. So they have got a slight man advantage here. tarik is hunting at the end of the smoke though. He wants to take it back. He doesn't quite catch friberg. He might catch 2 more instead, and indeed he does. Almost transfers towards Lekro, but it will be a 3v3.
I think that friberg was able to get undetected though. Oh, Obo's actually sneaking back behind Orange. I don't think he reads that player onto friberg at all. And no, head just completely looking the other way. Brehze not even getting the trade back. friberg getting a really important double.
Control, so he's got to force the issue on the T-side line. Oh, he does catch Lekro at least. That's not the bomb plant though. Now they have the info on where he is. They can plant to the back lines of the site. And CeRq up for a ridiculous something to work with here on T side. The problem for me now becomes into whether they can convert it in the next round.
Yeah, that's going to be the
control, so they are going to look to go for some sort of ramp play, so Obo could be on for a lot.
CeRq trying to pick up from that secret position, but needs to be wary because they've already lost their teammate, and I think maybe just a little bit of a shoulder's been seen. They even just wide swing on towards the autos.
So he has no idea that they haven't players coming in. He's going to hear footsteps at least. Now one player acts towards Hell. That's tarik getting a kill back. CeRq looking to the outside position. He's seen Lekro on the main entrance. He can't deny the bomb plant from here. The Molotov will try suppress and keep him away from the corner. They haven't got info on this one man. tarik does isolate Lekro with the information being given. And now it's a 3v3 retake. Sprays up. tarik gets another CeRq, deals with friberg. And Brehze going for the long lurk, dealing with hallzerk. That was one of the most coordinated retakes I've ever seen. Well played from Evil Geniuses.
Jeez, that looks so on.
Side with the last couple of rounds looming, then it's going to have that moment to stop in the next round. Oh, he got a kill! He got 2 kills! Obo, oh, sniper heaven, he's got 3! They're feeding themselves to him! Nade up on Lekro, he's a dead man. Good night, goodbye, my friend. He's going to face again, and Obo gets 4 kills.
That's going on there, and he doesn't have it again. I thought we were seeing it again, but it's now an M4.
He's going to force forward instead. Just look at how fast he rushes out. Meanwhile, the squeaky play coming in from the T-side line. CeRq has taken 1 frag, but Stanislaw and CeRq get traded. Brehze responds to a 3 versus 3 on that A site. It's absolute chaos. And Lekro...
The Evil Geniuses side, you've got Brehze finally coming out from that secret position. Obo dropping down into the vents, making some noise, but they do peek off one another. Bomb plant just gets put down and into a 2 versus 2 for Dig.
Lekro dark, friberg out in the open. No one is watching the decon door, but they're spraying through on double doors instead, knowing where the CTs are at. Continuous sprays, nades up. friberg's happy to the tank. That Molotov will finally force him away as Lekro gets the kill on Obo. Nade back of friberg, again being evaded. And Brehze, kit in play, desperate to find some sort of frag on somebody, somewhere, somehow, but nothing's going his way. Does get friberg in the end, but 10 points of health. Got to deal with Lekro next. Incendiaries up, going to try and force him out to the open. Time's ticking on the bomb. He gets that kill. Has he got the defuse? No, he doesn't. He hasn't. He hasn't got it. It's over. It will be a 6 for Dignitas to close out the T-side line.
All right, here.
It's 9-6 to go into the second half with Evil Geniuses on an advantage here on the T-side. They're going to continue putting up this firepower to deal with the CT side. friberg falling, and they go straight down into the B play as a result. This Lekro has responded quickly. Sees CeRq, takes his head off his shoulders, looks for tarik next up at the rafters. Heap's going to try to support it as well. Headshots are plenty for the CT USPs, but Obo trades to a 3 versus 3, and Lekro, desperate to catch more. He gets Brehze, getting way overly aggressive. They've got the bomb in their sights, the crossfire locked. 2 players standing for Evil Geniuses. Dignitas are back up on the way. Stanislaw moving up, does get caught by Lekro with 3.
We're just trying to see if we can spam through the smoke. CT side players, come on, just deal with Obo. How long's he going to be able to survive? Well, he does get 1 pick up towards the USP. Is this winnable, Jay? Trying to take the fight. Oh my goodness, he's down to a 1 versus 1, and hallzerk's incredibly low, 3 HP. This is so winnable to come out from Obo. It all comes down to a moment of time. Oh, after he does fight, needs to make sure that he's not overextending here.
Oh, Brehze getting the kill on Lekro. He's off on the right foot here as he's caught off guard. friberg will deal with Stanislaw next. Brehze turns around a secondary kill on the Galil, so they are doing their damage 2 for 1. And the T is pressed on towards the outside control. tarik and Obo don't quite see the heaven player. They can adjust, but hallzerk runs away with the kill. 3v3. Players are tagged up across the entire board. Finally, hallzerk is isolated by Obo and Brehze combining. tarik will end up falling, however, to trade. HEAP turns up a double, and now
picked up, and CeRq to go back in towards ramp towards that lower side, but there's already a rotation here. That's one of the players from the CT side. CeRq not expecting it at all. Great reposition.
Sprays through, hoping to catch CT players past the smokes over at the back lines. HEAP. It's that first frag on Stanislaw just past the smoke at the ramp entrance. Obo will find the trade through the smoke though, so 4 versus 4, 1 for 1 trade's easy. And Lekro still waiting for more, sees a headshot first through, takes that 1, thinks down a second, but doesn't get Brehze to drop.
They've still got a lurk of Obo towards that top side player that's just trying to see if he can hold the CTs for long enough. Could be the one to be that late lurk out from the secret position, but Evil Geniuses have got to rely on holding down the site itself.
He's going to let friberg make his way down towards decon, so flank position's in place. CeRq is ready for it. Flash forward, getting caught, that's a kill. Last player at dark, the bomb's in the back line though. Obo falling, and now Brehze's got no chance. He can't swing up far enough. hallzerk getting that kill easy, and Dignitas. Oh, will it continue along this particular line? There's hallzerk with a kill on CeRq, edge of the smoke, catching the start up. The outside control, not quite as frivolous here as Evil Geniuses would have wanted it to be. The rifle still set in. hallzerk's backed up passive. There's an AK ready for Brehze. Not quite as ready as you would have thought, actually. He gets that one kill, but hallzerk's there for us.
Here he's coming into this position. Oh, the timing too. HEAP didn't see him. This should be an easy kill for tarik, but can he find two with the trigger discipline? That's the first. Doesn't check over towards the left.
Especially with decon door opening up, they'll plant to the back line once again. Can EG fend them off this time?
They need a fight, and they need one now. They can't play out this post plant in 2 versus 3. They've got to be able to take the aggressive fight onto HEAP, and Obo's being that challenge. Back to a 2v2 now.
So he's on towards Forest next, but Forest gets the kill. All left to Stanislaw. 7 frags deep so far in this map up. Needs to get himself to 9 to hold this round together. Secures Forest. Looks up towards the ramp entrance. Not ready for friberg though. Coming in from the same place at the right time. Gets the defuse for 12 rounds to the board of Dignitas. What has been 6 in a row in this half. The CT's looking... It's going to be a lobby play, it seems, from EG. They've got one player towards outside that could crunch in from main.
Very silent out from the T side, and Lekro's been able to at least gather a lot of information. Obo finding that trade out for friberg, and now the entries are trying to come through up towards the upper bomb side. Forest and hallzerk just trying to hold a bit of a crossfire between them. CeRq's now been seen, and Brehze on the lurk.
Doing this one, I don't think. Maybe he could find some X's. He has crept in towards heaven. I think Lekro is watching that position, though, and hallzerk is watching it now as well, AWP. T-side players making their way towards outside control. The AKs in particular, the AWP and hallzerk wrapping over. Sees Obo. Catches so much! The flick gets a collapse! And he's hunting for more. Knows that there's players out here. The Molotov forcing him in towards credit card. Is he going to peek towards Obo as well? Yes, he will, but he doesn't quite hit his shot. friberg supporting Lekro back down in the tunnels. They do catch friberg in the end for a trade, but it's still a 2.
Good timing coming through from Lekro. Hearing these footsteps, it's going to be a play down from secret to the lower bomb side.
Opening up decon door, they'll plant safe for it. He still gets his kill. Obo dealt with by Forest. HEAP comes in from ramp. They don't even...
Bomb side, they're going to hit this vent dive.
One thing they haven't tried so far, 3 players get tagged by nades. friberg gets a kill on Brehze. If that bomb gets dropped, I thought it went down towards the site, but no, they won't realize it just yet. CeRq will clean up 1 frag out towards the outside control. Obo's waited to re-pick up that bomb, but the M4 of friberg is ready for him. Re-smoke back at the door means that you can look around the corner, try to isolate this player. Is he even ready for this? No, he's not. That's Obo with a kill. Looking back on Forest, he does not see his man. Forest can get the trade just about with awkward spray, and CeRq left alone to fall the same. 16-9. Round going live. EG on the CT start. Dignitas immediately into the site, going for that bomb plant uncontested. No frags found, and HEAP will take CeRq down just as the bomb goes up.
There's eyes still on this position. It's sort of yet to be known of HEAP sort of still playing out from this held position. Tags up, gooshes through, and he even finds a double.
USP in the back. HEAP continues to tap head. Stanislaw takes friberg back. Finally, HEAP is dealt with by Obo, but it's a 3 versus 2. No kits in play for either CT, so they've just got to fall back and save the weapons because the time's ticked too far here. And Dignitas will have themselves the pistol win, and a big one at that. It got themselves set up for nukes, so let's see whether it will set themselves up. Down here towards the Ivy control, expecting there to be some sort of aggressive CT phase that continues, but it's in the wrong positions, and Brehze actually gets the kill on friberg for it. Swing back on the deagle, headshot found easy, flashes continue. Obo holding alongside Stanislaw with the Galil, looking up towards the upper position. The Molotovs and nades continue to do damage. CeRq burns to 6, almost gets taken out for it. Forest will come up with the kill as hallzerk deals with tarik, and Brehze is also set to fall to the same. Obo does get one good kill with the Galil in play, but I don't think it will last much longer. He's got to get back and save it at this point. I think maybe he could just go ahead and force forward because they have got the rifles up in the next round. That's whatever Evil Genius is fancy to do here. But with 9 points and 6 points of HP, you can imagine there won't be much left in this round.
No, well, definitely not now.
He's currently playing out towards the connected control. Was initially on that B side plane. He's rotated off of it at the wrong possible moment. Obo left alone to defend. Top of the bomb train itself will drop by. CeRq is dealt with by the AWP battle, won by hallzerk in this case. Obo will end up falling as HEAP and Lekro continue to press forward. hallzerk falls in trade to a 3 versus 2, and very low HP across the entire T-side board. Brehze's snuck his way around, thinks he might have fallen back, and Lekro timed it so wonderfully to get that kill in and leave tarik in a 1-on-3.
Well, it does get one with the AWP, but this is going to be a tough ask for tarik with the AWP, trying to see if he can maybe deny that bomb from going down, but even with that, I think he's just opting to go for the save, or is he going to have another crack at this? Hope that one of the T-side players just swing out wide, one player out towards a default position holding quiet, and
Nothing for the hold here in this round for the CT side. Unfortunately, pistols out on the half-by. They're taking a lot of damage to tarik. He does somehow find the opening kill. The suicide dive straight into the T-Con area. Gets away with one frag, but only one frag, it seems. Another face back in for the next player. The AK picked up. CeRq turns up against hallzerk and gets some advantage now for the CT side. Stanislaw also finds Lekro, and well, it's a half-by victory that looks to come through the Evil Genius. If they can just secure these last 2 kills, Forest will find Obo, so they can get access to the side. They can get a bomb plant from here.
This has been one of the scrappiest rounds I think we've seen in this entire best of 3. That molly just not burning onto Forest's position. Finally, that ticks do come through, but he needs assistance coming out from his teammate. That's HEAP that's fallen back to ramp.
CeRq next kill, HEAP all alone, 1 on 3. Knows there's one player in the back, no info on the other 2. Will take that fight, and CeRq still adjusts for it. 3 kills for him in this round, and the Evil Geniuses will find their first round of the map.
Look, it's a big one, and it's a way to get back in. The last thing you want to do in a
having some troubles as hallzerk gets run boosted into the Ivy position. Looking down against Brehze and catches him on the shoulder bait. He was trying to put some utility out, but not expecting hallzerk to be up there. It's a good start again for Dignitas.
That's a tight angle. That's a real good shot to come through from the T side. Stan turning away from the flash, and the double peek comes down from Pop. 5 on 3. hallzerk's even been able to catch off the mid-bomb player of CeRq. And this rifle round doesn't even feel like a rifle round. This just feels like a breeze coming out for Dig. 2 players left for EG, and I don't even know how they could work together on this one. They're isolated between one another.
I don't think there's a retake on the table. I mean, it would be a very ballsy retake if tarik and Obo wanted to go for it, but I think that they're smarter than that.
Gets all the way to wrap in from Old Bomb to catch off CeRq. And they're even going hunting. Can they do any more damage as Forest read this? Unlucky with the timing there.
If he can find the kills when they round the corner. Smoke's on, one face, friberg takes a dink but also takes a kill, 7 points of health. He's won out the opening man advantage, but now they've got to act real quick, and CeRq does connect to kill. Aggression coming in towards the brown halls for the CT side. They can start to backstab in from the pop dog area, but Brehze on site has got to try hold his position. He gets sprayed through the smoke. Now Obo looks to act. He does find one kill, take the bomb planter down, 17 seconds, time's too low. Forest to find that trade, but now they've got to pick it up in the open, and tarik is coming from the exact same angle. If they plant open for him, he can take down the round. Spray's still on the player at Ivy, does not quite catch Forest. He's in a 1 versus 1 AK versus M4, and the M4 wins the fight, wins the round for the CT side.
Jeez, what a moment there for EG. It comes off the clutch, and you're in a bit of a position, right, where you're maybe not expecting the first swing to come out from Obo, and then tarik to come through the exact same look with the AWP, and even CeRq's rotating back to A.
M4 standing or pop. That's hallzerk with a kill. Nicely done to CeRq. Brehze trains it though. That's the only lurker that they had though. It's now just down to the B defender of Obo. 2 players can come in from pop dog. Obo finds 1 frag, almost gets the second. HEAP on 7 points of health, barely stays alive. The bomb can go down to a 3v3 retake.
2 players in for the brown halls and a low HP T-side player, but look at the map control that's already being taken. The T's have actually pressed up quite aggressively, and EG, this is the element of surprise now.
Lekro swinging in, takes tarik down, not aware of the ramp player Stanislaw, but friberg is. And Brehze is left alone as a result. 1 on 3 situation for the M4. Back over at stopper, and surely should not be in with anything in this one. Go back and say the M4 is the best play. And E goes down, ready to swing back at the old bomb. And Forest to start swinging in from T-Con. Is he ready? No, he's not. tarik gets that kill. hallzerk finds the trade back on that pop dog position. Stanislaw with a response. M4 frag. Brehze deals with the AWP 4 versus 2 situation. And Evil Genius is looking like they're going to lock out this round. I say that, and friberg snuck his way right into the back. They weren't expecting that. 1 kill found. Secondary kill on Obo. Got to get that bomb to the site, though. It's been dropped out towards T-Con, and friberg, not enough time to make this happen. Evil Genius.
If they can hold the 2 players out from B. This walk from Ivy, though, turning away from a flash. Brehze's actually going to get a teammate in, but doesn't find anything with it.
Nice kill found early. CeRq with the AWP, trying to see if he can respond, and he misses an all-important shot. HEAP with the deagle domes him and gets another kill on Stanislaw. Obo and tarik wondering how it's all gone wrong, because they have just been swamped in this round. And Dignitas, every time they lose a round, they just find a new breath of confidence like this.
Hunted by the T side. This could be a round in which no one survives out from the CT basis. Gets one with the mask. Can he follow up? No, it doesn't happen. Jay.
A tight angle here towards the Ivy control, expecting HEAP to peek him. Gets that kill. Good. Time's running short here for Dignitas. They are down by a man advantage. Utility out, or not hitting its shot. Stanislaw can come up with a couple of good kills. tarik also deals with one. hallzerk and friberg's left alone. As good as he is on the EG side, Ovo's back there over at the B side defense. Nice nade timing on hallzerk though. I don't know who threw that, but someone is going to come up good with some damage, and a good kill as well for tarik to open things up. Okay, now things start looking competent here from Evil Geniuses. They have conceded Brown Hall's control. Dignitas are definitively going for the B here, and hallzerk getting a bit too aggressive will also pay with his life. Smokes up, CeRq seeing one over, turns up a frag, Lecro trades it, can't deal with the AWPer in the back, so it's all left to HEAP. Bomb on his back, gonna try look for a clutch, but that'll be too much for him to handle. And Evil Genius for a very fast A play.
Let's try and see if they can explode. They've already taken that presence out towards Popdog. Flash coming in over the top, and they just run out. tarik finding the opening kill. Rotation still trying to come back from the CTs, trying to see if they can reposition. friberg might get caught off out from the camera position. The bomb gets dropped from tarik, and we're back to a 4-on-4.
So aggressive, didn't get to the bomb itself. friberg knows that he's dropped it. hallzerk's going to try support as friberg gets another good kill. hallzerk is dropped back. Flicks continue. They've seen Ovo. Lecro comes in to support it. Gets two kills of his own. And Stanislaw left in a 1v3. Evil Geniuses so aggressive to that Ivy control, and ultimately they pay for it.
Yeah, Stan's going to have a tough ass kit. 2 players out from Ivy, and he's got to be able to somehow get that bomb back. Lecro.
These pistols are played out, and in general, the way the Dignitas have played out so far on this CT side, it's very early doors, so there's plenty of time to change with the two.
And go a little bit further passive. He's looking to try and take the fight, though.
They heard those tags, though. He takes the fight on Stanislaw. Only gets damage for it. Flashes in AWP, seeing them cross back. Stanislaw's called out the information. When he try catches man off guard, what it sprays through from Lecro, gets a kill back in. hallzerk deals with Stan, drops that bomb. 2 players standing. CeRq will find one good trade, but now Obo's left to do it all in a 1 versus 3. Bomb out in the sandwich area. Obo knows it, but he's got to check his corners, be wary of the old hell angle. Double op set up for the CT side. I mean, it can work well. They've done damage to Stanislaw. They've called out information. Obo drops it on HEAP, though. Takes that frag. Open that correct of the face. Flick shot not connecting. tarik does deal the damage on him. Take a secondary kill for the T side line now. Evil Genius is starting to look good. They've driven the CTs away from the B site, and Dignitas opting to go for the safe call as well.
I think after that shot, Lecro is kind of thinking to himself, yeah, maybe going double AWPs wasn't the right option. And we see that in towards Popdog, there was a lot of footsteps being made. Great flash as they make their way down, and then just the AWP missing the shot. And if you miss from out from Spool, you're just going to get traded so easily. Obo even trying to hunt down towards Tikon. Some more CTs falling. This is only going to hurt the buy going forward. There is going to be enough money behind them to be able to force the investment, but they've got to hold on to these 2 weapons, that's for sure.
Finally, their first round has come in on the T side.
Connection either, but it's all a bait to see if they can run into Lecro.
Backed up here, M4 standing, flashbang keeping Forrest their base, spray through, gets 2, swings back on the next player, he's dropped that bomb, 20 seconds, the second AWP has got back to the backlines as well. tarik gets that swing, Forrest finally deals with a player up close, Stanislaw suppresses, Lecro still around, CeRq gets that kill, 3 versus 2, 2 versus 2, is this his highlight play? Well, the bomb plant will go down, CeRq does see where friberg is, and there's a backstab creeping up from HEAP in the back lines, friberg on the ladders, will he go up high and try and aggress, or will he try wrap over? CeRq's heard the footstep, and HEAP is creeping up close. Spray through, Stanislaw gets his frag. AWP core off. Last player known towards Summit, and HEAP is desperately looking for the angle. Doesn't see him. He might have just seen him right there. Diffuse not with him, though. He's got 10 seconds to get it. Spray.
Or at least buying it from him and chucking it around. They've opted against it, running the single AWP coming through onto hallzerk. Obo going quick out. P coming through from the back green angle, and he gets the connection. 5 on 4.
There's a start. Dignitas, major advantage being held as they go back down towards the ramp position here at the Brown Hall's play. EG taking no time whatsoever, dropping in. Lecro still there at the ramp control, gets one frag, tries to transfer it back, but tarik ends up getting both the players on the defensive, so a 3 versus 3. hallzerk and friberg trying to make their way up. Stanislaw burns friberg past the smoke, and now it turns to 2. How do hallzerk and HEAP play this? They've seen one player at Summit spot. tarik creeping up close. Heap should know that he's probably gone back to his position. The Molotov will come through towards that angle. tarik catches him as the smoke clears. And now hallzerk is left alone to clutch, which won't happen.
Out into round 26 if we get into a post-plant position.
Orb of hallzerk wins the fight on CeRq.
You've now pressed up aggressively in T-Con.
Smokes down, Molotov on the other side. hallzerk pushes forward and Brehze punishes him for his aggression. So back to evens we go. friberg is tagged so heavily. Now I'm going to take the brunt of the Ivy defensive. Brehze so close, flashed in, that's dangerous, and it's easily countered by a simple spray. Heap can turn up a frag though, drop that bomb at the hell position. Now tarik's got a fight for it. Stanislaw coming up with a kill. Lecro deals with one, tarik deals with another, so it's a 1 versus 1 between the two main players. tarik having an absolute pop-off game at 23 kills so far, needs to win 24! Simple stuff again from the T-side players to make their way down into the ramp control. One player spotted at the end of the smoke there on the upper control. They'll wrap around, take down Lecro. Deal with the most forward CT defender. Now it's up to the retaking players. I imagine they can probably go for this retake at this stage, but more picks are coming through. Forest, decent deagle shot on one, gets another kill on CeRq. hallzerk turns his deagle up on Brehze. Suddenly, it's a man advantage for Dig. Flash is going over. Heap might get caught by it. Indeed, he will. He's not going to go falling, though. tarik will get Forest instead to a 2 versus 2, but not ready for hallzerk in the corner. It's all on Obo. Tagged heavily, winning one fight. Heap knows where he is. He's got his kit of his own right. But now needs to find the last man. Where is Obo coming from? Upper, it seems, making a lot of noise. Defuse stock! Defuse stock! No! He's stolen it!
2 with that AUG. Double players out towards the B side too. Forest has got that heaven lock.
Shot missed. Lecro able to spray. Very awkward and pays the price for not getting it together. Forest turns up that AWP, drops that bomb, and now backup can be called. Molotovs will suppress the rotations. Forest is still peeking in. No idea that Brehze is aggressive.
More kill. It's going to make a big difference going into the next round. And for Dig, like, I
think he saw tarik. He might see CeRq and Co. He's seen them now. Calls that bomb's position. And now it's a case of the watching out for the split players coming in from T-Con and Popdog. One player close. Heap with that one frag. Turns up the second. And the triple. Not quite the quadra. Brehze responds towards it, but he's low. So's Obo. The bomb's going to get to site somehow. And 10 seconds remain. It's not going to happen. It can't happen. It's not possible. If we found a breath of life, like a confident level like we saw at the beginning of this half, the end of the last half, or even EG's comeback, their 7 round.
Incredibly tough shot. CeRq is being boosted up in T-Con on the pallets to get himself that angle towards back green, and hallzerk even peeks into it. friberg now comes.
2 players at the T side to enter. Third man's going to join him. That bomb, pushing first actually for Brehze. That's risky. They've seen that bomb now. They take down Stanislaw. 2 for 1, making it 3 for 1. As Forest jumps up with the AWP, Brehze can find a trade. Doesn't find a second though. Lecro alive on 1 point of health. Obo is also alone. Gotta grab that bomb, gotta get that plant. Sees the AWP in the back, does take the spray to get the kill. Lecro is super low, but he doesn't. Damage done minimally towards friberg. They're going to walk out of T-Con. He catches Obo, but doesn't get the kill for it. Sprays blind to keep lining them up over its sandwich. Can't get back behind the train itself. So Brehze can find that kill. Forest finds the one AWP pick. Knows that his player's close towards him. hallzerk trying to support it. The deagle comes up good. 3 versus 3. The nades and AWPs combine. And now hallzerk is left alone in the back line. Gets that frag. Needs to get Obo. And they can't afford it as well. It's also overtime. Lecro finds the opening kill for it. Flash in for CeRq, gets hallzerk and all. Good start. 4 versus 4 to kick things off. T-side players making their way to wrap around the back lines here towards Old Bomb. Damage taken by CeRq on the Molotov.
Real way that Brehze could try and provide assistance for Stanislaw to come out. A great shot in from Forest. Breeze's position's been seen. The AWP could be on for a 3K, missing that shot. Stan gets an entry, and if they can try and force that CT away, there could be a chance on towards the site, but there's a backstab already coming in from T-Con.
Branch to be secured. The back lines. Unless Brehze does something really special. I don't think he can. Molotov to force Lecro away, actually.
Player out from Pop. Oh, he's planting so open for them now. Forest still not peeking. He's faked the bomb like 3 times now, going in for the stick. Forest with the nade out, but the tap.
Second, they have to act. They've got to go now. Opportunity in or about. Good shot of Brehze. Lands perfect, turns on the second, and lands a tag on a third. Refaces to get that kill. Heap can train him, and Forest responds to a 3 versus 3. friberg caught off towards the T-con control. 15 seconds left with flashes going over and all. Trying to suppress the T's for a moment. They can't get a bomb plant from here. They'll try for it now. It's very open and denied. Taps forward. Molotovs on towards the bomb site itself. Obo ready for a flashbang to peek forward perhaps. No, they're waiting for position. He takes that spray together. Now Forest can try and respond towards him. Takes that first frag. Looks back to the backline. Taps through to the headshot of the second player. CeRq with the AWP behind Oil. Gets the kill. A 4 versus 3 though. The retake is on for EG and they're falling apart piece by piece. 1 kill found on Lekro by the HE, but no chance for the last 2 CT players to peek forward. Brehze has catch it to a 2 versus 2, but a flank in of friberg deals with CeRq, so it's all left to the secondary AWP. He'll look up past the Oil train. Won't catch friberg. He'll be a hair too late to him, but still moves up, still makes noise, still catches off friberg positioning, gets that kill. 3 kills for Brehze now. Flashbang in towards ramp. Can he get towards the bomb itself? He needs a smoked out to try to go for the ninja stick. He's running out of time. He's got to stay the full 5 seconds from here. Looking up towards upper. That's the wrong play. The area's over. Molotovs back and forth between both sides. Obo getting caught up very, very low. 28 points of health just thanks to the incendiary that he put down. tarik gets the opening kill on friberg though. That's the star that EG need. Down at Pop Dog is where he fell. And CeRq looking for more players at upper. Caught one, missed the shot. Forest allowed to tap through, get the kill. And now Obo's on a quick rotation back from CT spawn. The bomb plant can be secured as a counter lurk coming in from the dig side and the back lines as Forest falls as a 4v3 for EG. And the AWP does not see the next player coming out. He'll get tapped up, taken down by Obo. Lekro and Heap, all that remain here for the site defense. Lekro finds that 1 kill, needs a bit more, needs to hold on to the man advantage here with the CT side, looks back and forth, stanislaw comes up the kill, Heap on the bomb site, but Obo secures the frag and we go to another live right now on this CT side. Dignitas and not quite able to go past that final hurdle. And CeRq finds the opening frag thanks to the bait in and attention drawn down towards the opposition. Forest able to get stanislaw to return. tarik is heavily tagged up, probably going to get hunted back here by Forest position, but he can't quite find the kill. AWP repositioning, tag up continues coming through against the main man. Eventually he does go down, but CeRq so quick to respond with the AWP 3v3.
Brehze's got to be able to try and help CeRq in this position. Decent angle so far, and another pick coming through from CeRq. This is 3 in the round, and for friberg.
But there is a CT ready for it, and I think he's starting to move up to take IV control directly. Brehze with the AWP play.
Out towards the E-box fly, but look at the amount of damage he's been taking.
18 points of health. Continue wrapping over. AK Scene. Obo shuts down Heap. Lekro moving up to try counteract. We'll get the headshot to a 4 versus 4, but now got to deal with tarik out of connector. And CeRq coming in from the same position. Sprays through, taps up. tarik repositioning alongside one of the rotator coming through. Lekro gets a kill. Taps up CeRq. Desperate to find the trade on towards him, but it's a 4 versus 3. No returns. Finally, a HE can deal with that man, and it's a 3v3 retake.
Post plant again coming out for Dignitas, and there's a little bit of utility here for EG to work with in terms of flashes. hallzerk up towards the heaven position. Forest, oh, he's been able to sneak in behind them. He's getting back over to Oil, but it gets checked out from tarik, and Brehze finds the pick. friberg, now the low HP player, has got to try and defend the bomb. 1 versus 3, it's already being stuck. There is no way that he's
flawlessly here in this OT half, while CeRq definitely wants to try that here, going hyper-aggressive on the CT side, trying to read a wallbang position. He's getting so close to Forest for it as well.
Brehze's been able to have a counter-action too in the brown halls. I wonder if he re-peeks in again, because friberg is liking to at least a bit of a jiggle-peeking duel, and with that smoke going down, expecting a bit of a molly to force him off angle, he's going to hold this position, and hallzerk gets a pick out from Ivy.
Stanislaw giving up the angle. CeRq is also going to go forward into hallzerk, so now the AWP of the CT side. Well, one of them at least is going to go down. tarik will find Forest out of T-con. That's the bomb planter as well, taken back out. He hasn't got a bomb on his back. Someone's got to go back towards T-con though. friberg will take tarik down, so now he can start the long rotation, but Heap falls back to evens we go. Back and forth and back and forth. Passed off towards one. AWP watching position. deagle out. Molotovs in. Does Obo start swinging? Can't deny the bomb plant from this position. He might get the E-box player though. He's seen. He's got the utility now. An M4. Slowly rounded the corner. friberg with his back turn, heard of footsteps, repositions, tags up, taps through.
Bit of a tower could come through from the T side, but this is proper passive from the T's. No walkout from Ivy, nade stack in towards Pop Dog. Oh, the damage onto friberg, and Stan just gets him in the air.
It's a good start. Can he find any more? The AWP hallzerk deals with the T-con presence. Someone's got to turn back towards Popdog. Almost caught him. HEAP will trade it. Brehze responds. 3 versus 2. Evil Genius is swarming the site. Stanislaw getting right back up to the backlines. Lecro has absolutely no idea as he evaded position. Did Stanislaw see the gun barrel? I think he might have just done. Sprayed through a Brehze. Still hunts for that kill. Lecro just barely staying alive. The AWP elsewhere. Out towards Ivy. All that remains for Dignitas. 1v3 clutch for Forest. I think it might be necessary at this stage, but is that meaning that it's going to be likely? He'll look back to Popdog, keep his eyes forward. Didn't see CeRq, he's behind a wall. He sees that bomb though. Diffuse kit is on him. Stanislaw with a counter backstab. Forest, no, gonna go take that part of the map. They're gonna work in from the Ivy control instead. hallzerk with the AWP. Standing by. tarik snuck his way through Stopper. Gets that one frag. Swings back at Old Bomb. Gets the connector as well. hallzerk at Old Hell is going to be the next main concern. I think he might have been spotted by Brehze. Forest will deal with Stan. Shots out. Counteracted by the AK spray. And EG maintaining this. Lecro has no idea. It's the beginning of the end for Dignitas, surely, especially with Forest falling. HEAP's got a hell of a clutch. But it looks like Evil Geniuses will finally walk past the final hurdle. Bomb plant will be secured, or CeRq's watching sandwich may have just seen...